represents history.
Two undefeated fighters.
Two unbeaten, fighting for the belt.
And Olympic medalists.
The first female to medal in judo in the Olympics, Sarah Mcmann, is a silver medal in Olympic wrestling.
Will battle for UFC gold.
She is the greatest women's fighter in the world.
Rousey.
On the job, her skill is so good.
Sarah Mcmann.
For the UFC Women's Bantamweight belt.
So, we're here today with UFC 170 predictions. UFC 170, Ronda Rousey versus Sarah Mcmann. Comes to you live Saturday, February 22nd. Now, I'm just going to predict the co-main event and the main event. The co-main event will be Rashad Evans versus Daniel Cormier. Now, Daniel Cormier is coming down from heavyweight to light heavyweight. He was actually he's undefeated as a heavyweight. Now, of course, Rashad Evans used to be the former light heavyweight champion. I think in the speed advantage, I think the advantage will be in Rashad Evans, as well as the experience. He has fought top class fighters. Cormier has fought top opponents as well, but I don't think. He hasn't been in the UFC that long as Rashad Evans. Of course, Rashad Evans was the Ultimate Fighter as well, so he's very, very experienced. But I think Daniel Cormier, he's a type of fighter. His cardio is outstanding. I think he's very, very strong, and for a heavyweight, he had a lot of speed in his hands, and he was real quick off his feet too. They're both wrestlers. But obviously Cormier is outstanding wrestler. I think if Cormier can get his hands on Rashad Evans, he's going to try to keep it there. But stand up or on the floor, I think the advantage overall will be for Daniel Cormier. And I think if Rashad Evans can keep his distance, he might have a shot. But I think Daniel Cormier's been on an outstanding role at this point of his career. So I'm going to give it the edge overall to Daniel Cormier. So Daniel Cormier over Rashad Evans. Main event, Ronda Rousey versus Sarah Mcmann for the Women's Bantamweight Championship. And that is a very interesting fight. They're both Olympic medalists. They're both undefeated. Of course, Rousey, Olympic medalist in judo. Mcmann in wrestling. Both of these women obviously are very good on the ground. That's their bread and butter. They both lack on the stand-up. I haven't seen that much of their stand-up. So they're both. I don't know who has the edge on that. Maybe Rousey, but I haven't seen much of his stand-up. I think the edge is gonna be here. Great for Ronda Rousey, obviously. Since Mcmann, both women are very strong. Mcmann can take her down. I don't think Rousey will be able to toss around Mcmann the way she did to her previous opponent. But I think if Mcmann tries to take Rousey down, Rousey has the uncanny ability to flip things over, try to take her down. She's very good on the ground in submission, so I think that'll be what'll save her in this fight. Obviously Mcmann's going to try to wrestle her, take her down, and try to keep her down and dominate her there. If she's successful, she might be the next champion. So I see this as the champion's toughest opponent to date, and it is going to be a tough opponent. She's undefeated for a reason. She's very, very good on the ground to keep you there, ground and pound you. But I think, like I said, Rousey's experience and submission ability is going to be the key to this fight. I think once Mcmann tries to take down Rousey's gonna, like always, she has that ability of, no matter what the situation is, she's gonna submit you. Take it to the ground. This is a scramble. You end up on top. She's gonna end up submitting you, no matter where she's at, from the bottom to the top. That's her bread and butter, and I think that's unless I see otherwise. I think that's the way it's gonna end this fight. Rousey by submission again. So, Ronda Rousey defending her title. Ronda Rousey over Sarah McMahon. She keeps on being the women's bantamweight championship, and this is my UFC 170 predictions.